So you never ran home after a
I
night
never
out?
ran home.
Hey,
I never
you
ran
just
home.
about to walk home, you mean?
Yeah.
Ran home.
Hey, we saying Pro Beats, or was he like Gervonta Davis, come in the club, screwing everyone, and then walk back out? Remember when we was in
Yeah,
Vegas?
exactly. You know about that, Ashley.
What?
We was
Say
in
again.
Dreas
Yeah.
in Vegas,
Yeah.
through Wilder,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we were just having a good night. You know what I mean? The boys having a good night. We see a major kerfuffle
Oh yeah.
coming in. It's Gervonta coming
Okay.
into the club.
All right.
So he comes to the club, and one of the guys wanted to like spot him, like, yeah, Gervonta, what you saying, bro? What you saying?
He's moving mad.
Gervonta, yeah, just like totally blank, man. And
Is
just
it?
went to his temple. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
But you know
Looked
what's
up one of
weird?
the boys up and down. Yeah.
He's one of the ones. He's normally cool. Have you ever met him, Dean? You ever met him?
No. Actually, sorry, I met him in.
Yeah.
No, I didn't meet him there. I met him actually at the Broner and Pacquiao press conference room.
Oh
The
yeah.
media-
Because you were
yeah.
there.
So I met him in there.
'Cause I was over there then too.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Even then, he was a
Yeah,
bit.
like the-
And the maddest thing, you see that table? We had a table just in front of me. He had a table literally behind us.
Yeah.
So it was me, Pro Beats, Eubank Jr.
Yeah.
and bare boxers, we boy, bare like man, you get me? And he was just moving mad, but I didn't even penny him because you see me, I don't do like all that kind of tough guy attitude thing. I don't even know no big thing. I rate you as a fighter, but when I saw how
I don't care about you. Yeah, I don't care about you.
I'm not playing that partner, man. I got my own bread. I'm all good. I'm not asking you for nothing. The guy came to Yale him and he said, "Hey man, that guy's a jerk, man. What's going on?" I said, "Yeah." He was mad. People were trying to talk to him, and he's mad smooth.
Got attitude.
He's got the short man syndrome. So he stood on the chair and was like there looking his security thingy bob. So I was just trying to go on like, yo, you know, like I just, because I saw them going, like I was on the thing like, yeah, you man, this is our space, man paid for this. You look kind of make sure you don't block my way, you little security man, them car. Hey, I don't rate you look now. Cause I see you lot going on with like some bad man thing. Don't try to block my alley because you got your little man. This man's paid for this little. So I was kind of itching a little, like I'm trying to make my little statement. Man, don't try to kind of move mad.
The London thing, man's not.
Yeah. I'm drinking and I'm saying, "Raw, this guy's attitude's it's abysmal. What the hell is wrong with this?"
But I don't know. Sometimes that might be because man's young or whatever it is. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Maybe because a lot of them guys I know, so they're just always cool with me in it. But at the same time, you should be cool with everyone in it. That's just how I am. You shouldn't be cool with a man just because you know a man. You should just be cool unless some shit goes down in it. Like, don't come with the attitude.
I think you're right. He's a young man, and I think he's got a lot of money in a short space and all that fame.
Yeah. I think a lot of guys, you're gonna act a certain way if you're young.
What I will say though, I'm gonna say on a different note. I met Devin Haney and his dad.
Yeah.
When I mean proper, the attitude from them is like them man embrace man. The pops are like, yeah man, I like your attitude. Take my number. Bro. When I saw him in Vegas, same way. Mad love, come and give me a hug.
Cool.
And whatever, and he was cutting through and he was proper. You get what I'm trying to say? So, and he's a man, 2 times world champion now, cutting through, got the world at his feet, mashing little paper. I'm saying, and still values people that are around. And what I'm saying is, when you got to look at this, is irrespective. These fans.
But again, depends who you have around you, who advises you. So that's what you can look at 2 different things. Maybe it's a different team around them, it's different advisors around you. Sometimes that plays the way you are as well, and the way you're brought up as well. That's also
for sure. And you know what? No, absolutely. Now that I've mentioned him, I remember he was in the gym with Floyd as well. I know you was over there a long time, so I'm sure a lot of people like to know how that kind of sparring went with Devin Haney. Did you see him in the gym?
Oh yeah. Okay. So basically, when they sparred, was the afternoon. I must have just land on the plane, and then we must have all got a text saying that Dev is going to. I didn't know Tank then. That's when Tank first just come to the team. So he must have sent around a text to the whole team saying, boom, to come to the gym because so and so is gonna spar so and so. But I just landed in it, so I just landed. So I'm not going over to the gym. But I did hear the sparring was good through man who was there still.
Oh, all right.
I'm not gonna
Right.
expose who got the better. What I heard, who got the better, but
All right.
yeah,
All
I
right.
heard
All
it
right.
was good still.
All right. So that's you're talking about Gervonta and
Haney,
and Devin Haney. I'm talking about Devin Haney and Mayweather though. Did you see it? Did you see that?
Oh, when they sparred. Oh no. Okay. When they sparred, I think they sparred when it was Floyd's first time back in a spar. So Dev, like I heard Dev done good, but yeah, but Floyd hadn't sparred in so long, like because he had just come back, like so yeah. But I heard Dev done good.
So you know what? Just to kind of wrap it up. There's a lot of young kings at lightweight. There's a lot of
Yeah, it's a
talent.
nice weight division now.
At 135. Who's the
Yeah.
guy for you? Who's the guy?
I sparred with Devin and I sparred with the other one. What is the other one? Theophane?
Teofimo Lopez Jr.
Yeah, so I sparred with both of them like 4 years ago now. Yeah, because when I was gonna fight AB, I sparred with both of them. And with Theophane, the reason why I like him, because his dad come up to me in the fights and was like, "Yeah, my son's gonna be a star. My son this, my son that." He's like, "We would love to spar with you." And I was asking my guys, "Do you know who they are?" They was like, "Oh yeah, like the guy is supposed to be good, blah blah blah." So I said, "All right, cool." So there was a week that I did spar his son, and his son was good. And then the following week, I did spar with Devin, because then I did spar with Devin. So it's weird, because Tio KOing everyone now, but when we sparred, I didn't feel like he had power. But then now, like, that's 4 years ago, so he was a boy then as well. So, but then come now, he's just KOing everyone, and he's looking good. And with Devin, like Devin, I always remember, like his pops, him. They must have told my team afterwards that they were surprised that I was good as I was. Like they, you know, when you look at a man, you think, "Ray, that man's shit," and then you get in the ring with the man, and he's better than you thought. So yeah, so we sparred, and I just think they were surprised at how good I actually was. You know what I mean? So, but with Dev, the reason why I like Dev, because he's trained with so many like guys. Like he's trained with Ray Jones, Mike McCallum. Like he sparred with all champions, all like they've always like asked if we could spar. So there's so many champs that he's been in their camp and he's helped them to prepare. So even a lot of folks would say, like even now, like folks would say he hasn't beaten no one. But the artillery that he has in his possession, he's very good, but he doesn't have to use it yet because, like, say if he fights Luke, then he would have to show more of his tools. You know what I mean? So someone like Luke would make him bring out more in himself, because the guy right now, he hasn't fought like no one. But if he fights Luke, then I feel that he will have to bring out more than what he has currently. But yeah, like it's a very good way. I don't know who would be the best out of them. You got Ryan
Garcia, yeah.
So there's
I was
like
about to mention him, yeah.
So there's 4 young kings. So he's the one I got the question mark on, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? He's the only one. He's not a champion yet. And I don't know if he's just hyped because he looks good and he's got, you know, he sells.
Yeah. Golden boy, man.
Yeah. He sells.
It's mad, man. But you know what? It's interesting, man. One last thing. Mayweather was talking about moving into being a trainer.
Oh yeah.
You know Floyd.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously with his accomplishments and all.
Yeah.
That flashy style of his, and you know his big personality. Could you translate that into actually bringing someone through as well?
I've been seeing he's been in the gym and he's been training a lot of like young guys. I have been seeing some pad work he's been doing, which is it's been good to see that he's actually doing pads and shit. So I think it would be hard for him to be a coach if he can't. From what I see, he's doing the basics, because he's a man. His IQ is through the roof. So for him to train like a young champ or a young guy, he's then not. I think mentally, he's going to have to break it down. So it's if he can translate it down to them to improve them. I don't know. Like he knows so much about the game and done it all. It's just if you can turn that to being a coach.
Yeah,
That's the hard thing, isn't it?
no, absolutely. I understand totally what you're saying, because
Yeah.
not all great fighters make good
Yeah.
coach, and not all coach, you know, have
Yeah.
come from being great fighters.
Yeah.
Because most, if truth be told, a lot of the greatest coaches weren't that good of fighters,
Yeah.
and
They
have
couldn't fight.
succeeded in exceptionally well
Yeah.
in being coaches. So, you know, because they've got, I think, maybe better eyes and vision and spotting stuff different, as opposed to, you know, and then relaying that message to the fighter.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I get it totally.
Because you know, you look
like
at
if you see Floyd, like Floyd Senior, like when he trains, sometimes because he will train the same way. I think for him, it's harder for him to break it down to folks. If you know what I'm saying, I think they have to be you have to be very good to train with him. You can't just
because Hatton had problems with him, innit?
to get from the ground. I think you have to really be good, and then he could take you onto the next stage.
Yeah. And to be honest, I think it is how you are stylistically as well. Because I remember Ricky Hatton trained with him, right?
Yeah.
And I remember the dad, Floyd Senior, had some words. He was like, "Look, Hatton couldn't really adapt to what he wanted." Yeah. So I think stylistically, it's got to marry in the right way as well. You know what I mean? The style.
Yeah, like certain styles to train with a certain man. Yeah, for real. It's interesting, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, do you know what? I think we could go on for hours, man. We could go for hours, man.
But I can talk too. That's why I was like, shit, 25 minutes. I was like, we ain't doing this shit in 25 minutes. I talk too much. You know, Dean is like, this motherfucker don't shut up, man.
No. Listen, I'm a talker as well, so it's very interesting. Like you said, for me, now I was enjoying it. Actually, I was actually thinking about. Obviously, it's a short thing, but me and you rap. Maybe we'll do it Insta live, Ashley, as well. I think that'd be interesting as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, you're talking. You've got both perspective, and I think it's good for people. And I think it would be interesting, even if you've done like a book or coached yourself to write it, because your things are mad things. Not many people that's gonna actually like be able to tell the stories of being in the gym, being around with some of the up and coming guys that are coming up now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, even the guys.
It's kind of mad. So you kind of first hand saw that. So I think it would be interesting still, and it's always good to kind of you know, trying to push that. So yeah, no, that'd be sick. That'd be kind of sick though, mad. Where you from? You're from West, innit?
Yeah, West, Paddington.
Yeah,
you know,
Paddington.
Like Grove.
Yeah. You know about Iron Bar and places. Iron Bar, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. I'm from Harrow Road.
Okay.
Yeah, so look, from the murky road, the Harrow Road.
Yeah. You know.
Get me, fam. It's a Madeline chassis.
What's that? AJ Tracy ends, yeah?
Huh?
AJ Tracy, that's his side, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, he's from Grove. Yeah.
Fredo.
I'm near
Fredo.
Yeah, he's from my side. Yeah.
Okay.
He's from my side. Yeah, he's from my side.
Okay. Before we go, just to conclude, which one is better, Bagel King or Bagel Bite?
I've never had either.
Oh, never had either. Right. Okay.
Listen. Me and you went in that West one the other day, because obviously I'm a fake West man now. I'm over these sides. So, so what I'm saying is like, yeah, we was
Bush, innit? That's Bush,
yeah,
innit?
Bush.
Yeah.
Now that one, listen, when you go to the one Bagel King in South, you see it's better. They got
there's one in West and there's one in South.
Yeah. The South one is better. I've got to say that, even though I'm from Northwest, South is better.
It looks like money. You know they're getting money in there. Their things turn up. That little one in Bush is small cap out.
What part of South is it?
It's like Wharf Road, like near Elephant and Castle, in between like
those sides.
If you was a little raver, everyone after raves goes like
you go there. That's like the one in West too, though. That's like the one in West.
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? The people that are doing their thing, but I ain't got nothing bad to say. You know what I'm saying? I got my shit looking on fly. You hear me?
Okay, I'm looking like I'm homeless, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna wait.
God damn.
All right, guys, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
We'd like to On behalf of D Mike and myself, I'd like to thank Ashley Trezor Theophane for coming true.
Okay.
Extreme Lockdown, Pep Talk UK, Black Box. Let's get it.
Peace.
Subscribe.
Big up yourself, Ashley, man. Nice chatting.